Seoul is one of the biggest and developed city in the world. Seoul's population rounds up to roughly 10 million, which is even more than New York and London. Yet, Seoul is also known for having well-preserved cultural spots. Today, we will look closely into one cultural spot in Jongno, Seoul, Pimatgol. Hello guys, today I'm going to introduce to you a very special traditional cultural spot in Seoul, Korea. It's maybe the most exotic and most famous and most popular place, so I hope you enjoy this video. So these alleys are very narrow, however there are a lot of affordable and delicious restaurants and bars that a lot of people enjoy visiting even until today. So before we get to know more about the Pimatgol, let's learn more about its historic background. Just about 100 years ago, Korea was still ruled by a king. In Joseon period, Jongno was located near the royal palace and government offices. Also, right outside the gates of the palace were residential areas. Therefore, the common people encountered officials frequently. In those days, common people had to pay their respects to the government officials. Officials traveled on their horses or carriages and people had to bow down whenever they saw the horses passing by. It did not matter what they were doing, they had to stop and bow. Since this was very uncomfortable, people started to hide in the alleys to avoid encountering noble people on their horses. Therefore, the name Pimatgol was given to the alley. Pi meaning avoid, Ma meaning horse, and Gol meaning alley. As more and more people passed through this alley, the number of bars and restaurants increased, and these alleys became one of the most popular places for the common people. Pimatgol is not a single location. After the first Pimatgol, the numbers grew up to 14. Each valley was filled with different bars and restaurants. In the modern days, Pimatgol was where college students could get drunk with no worries. It was where laborers went to for an affordable and delicious meal. However, in 2009, most of the sections of Pimatgol were demolished as a part of Seoul redevelopment plan. So this was the main bar alley of the Pimatgol. As you can see, the signs are still up there. It says Pimatgol Bar Alley. However, since 2009, due to Seoul's reconstruction plans, these alleys were all removed. Constructions are still going on. However, there are no new buildings up yet. They are still tearing down the old shops, restaurants, and bars. Thankfully, some sectors of Pimatgol survived the reconstruction, and they are still being visited by many people. Some sectors kept the original form and they are still open for business. Some sectors reopened with modern design and with a different choice of restaurants. I hope this little historical fact about Pimatgol makes your next visit to Jongno more interesting. We no longer have to bow down to the government officials to show our respect. But the next time you visit Pimatgol, maybe imagine as if you're trying to avoid some horses.